Good.
Welcome everybody. We're here with Miguel from Zherpa. How you doing? We're here at Talentland. Enjoying it?
Yeah, enjoying it a lot. This is a huge event.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've met
A lot
Dan.
of energy.
Have you met Dan before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the round table
Yes.
lunch.
Yeah, you were at the lunch, weren't you? Yeah, of course. Yeah. It was really good to meet you as well. You were like one of the first people that we spoke to here, and you were very open to the ideas that we were talking about. So we were very happy to be able to interview you. So what do you think about the whole event? How's it going for you?
It's going very good because we have a lot of energetic people from the event, very young people, and they are always ready to participate and do whatever you ask them to do it.
Yeah.
So I think that's the people who needs our company to put this new energy in the company.
But I also get the
We're
same
very happy.
feeling from you as well. You're very energetic and willing to try new things and things. This is the people that we need, you know.
Yeah,
It's really good. And I mean, for me as well, the event is just absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
We've been to many events in Europe, and this is very different. The way the format, the way it goes on 24/7, the way they've got people camping at the event, and just masses of people doing all sorts of things.
Yeah, I'm always happy. The people are always
Dancing, lots of dancing.
It's such a big draw as well. This place is like a mini airport.
It's like, yes, it's
It's
like an
full
airport.
24 hours a day with different. I've never seen anything like it. It's great.
They said they're not. There's no flights. They're all kind of locked in, and they're just going to have fun, you know. So tell us a little bit about Zherpa, what you guys do. I saw you're in blockchain land, and we know that you have an ICO coming up, or I think you just closed the first round of it. But yeah, tell us a little bit more information.
Yeah, sure. We have a company called Zherpa. This Zherpa is a big community we are creating to bridge the gap between individuals, companies, and technology, especially new technologies like blockchain. And we are trying to put all these elements together to work, to learn together, to collaborate. I mean, we have these companies who needs this talent, these people all over the world. So we are training the people to fulfill these requirements from the companies.
It seems to me that you have quite a big network.
Yes,
You've
kind of
spoken
big
to a lot of
network.
people, built this network, and you have many sides of the supply chains connecting to each other now.
Yeah, and we train the people also in digital skills. So we not only put the people there, we train these people to be able to work wherever they want, from wherever they want to work. So we are enable the people to get a better kind of life.
So then I guess on the other side you have the businesses that
Yes.
need these
Yes.
services as well, and you seem to have good networks with them as well,
Yes.
and an
Yes,
understanding of
absolutely.
what they need from
the other
your-
side.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So you're basically connecting blockchain to companies and getting them,
Together,
yeah,
in the
okay.
same
and then
place.
creating a network.
Yes, and we doing creating a token Zherpa. It's called Zherpa. It's in a blockchain. It's in a Polygon network, and to do a kind of gamification, to do a program kind of earn to learn. So they are learning new capabilities, and we are giving them some tokens for that because the company needs those skills.
It's like an incentive.
Say yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're basically incentivizing, training people to work in areas that your company needs.
Yes. We are focusing in this Zoho community. Zoho has now more than 100,000 users, more than 7,100 companies. So it's a big ecosystem. So they need a lot of skills and talented people in Zoho. So we are training these people in Zoho and helping these companies.
And where's Zoho come from? What's their...
Zoho is from India. It's a big company that has applications for the full company.
Right.
I mean, the full from human resource to project management, social media, and all that you need in your company to operate. They have those.
Interesting. And so now there's a relationship where the Indian company is recognizing that Mexico has some good talents and good opportunities for them, and so they can leverage the skills and provide it to their clients as well.
Yeah, but we are doing this for the full, meaning they are in the 160 countries, so we are opening this network in all those companies.
That's amazing. I mean, when I first came to Mexico, I recognized very clearly that there's some very talented young people here. Yeah. And there's a lot of people here. You know, and it's, the country's well organized, it's well set up, the infrastructure's here. And so it seems that there's opportunities waiting to happen. And it seems like you're tapping into that. Well, I mean, it seems like it's almost like you maybe have made that a little bit, your own thing. So then you've got a token economy around this.
Yes.
That's really interesting. So this is where we would be interested in talking about. We're into gamification, we're into understanding human behavior and how incentives can help people to go in the direction that benefits them. So can you explain a little bit about the model? What's the basis of the token? That's all?
Yeah, I will. You have something?
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing how you base the incentive structure, how you sustain it, and the game theory behind it. That's always intriguing to me because incentives are how we make this thing really work. So how do we create real incentives in Web3 in different niches and different areas? So yours is for learning, earn to learn. So I'm definitely interested in hearing how that works, and when you earn, what you do with the token, what can you get?
Okay. Well, the business model is that the companies are paying a membership inside the ecosystem, and some people also to get a better opportunities for a job or wherever they have to pay for the membership. And these tokens, we use it to improve, to motivate their improvement, and they can use it to pay a new training. There are some specialized trainings that they can pay with the tokens, so they can make more money because they are more skilled people.
So they can take these tokens and sell them into a market for the tokens.
Yeah, and they can use it inside the ecosystem to pay some, and they can use it also to pay some hours for some kind of work inside if you need, for example, a web page, there's somebody inside the community that can help you, and then you can use those tokens.
It creates a whole market for. It's almost like a market within the company or within the network.
Yeah.
That wasn't there before the token system existed.
No.
Interesting.
So you're creating a community that are earning these tokens. Is there any sort of like, have you ever thought of, or are you already doing, like it maybe I put in a lot of effort, I learn a lot, I do a lot for the community, do I earn maybe an NFT, badges, some kind of recognition within the community?
We have.
Yeah, so that's sort of, I like that because that's an incentive on human behavior. So it doesn't necessarily mean money because people will work hard to be recognized as the best within a community. So I think it's a great thing to add within.
Yeah.
Just besides monetary incentives, you also have the reputation based.
Yes, we're doing that also. We have I have this in my head, the Master Zherpa.
Okay.
We use a rock for every level,
Okay.
kind of the gamification.
Rise in ranks?
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect.
So then the clients outside can look in and see there's certain people who've got that status, and we know these guys are going to be at a certain level.
What level they have in those skills, because we are given this recognition. And also there are some levels on the software that they only can unlock if they have some amount of Sherpas.
Okay.
So it's kind of gamification. That's why we are very happy here, because young people understand this very easily. because it's like a game for them.
Yeah, it's gamified.
But they can make money, they can work wherever they are, and they can be like playing, making, having their recognition, and also unlocking new levels for them.
Yeah.
Very good offers from companies are only for master Sherpas, for people who have some skills, and then
It's proven skills as well.
and we are using AI to look at the people and say, oh, hey, you can apply for this, or if you take this training, you can unlock this level and you can have these opportunities. So that's automatically with the AI. Okay, thank you.
So have you thought about, or maybe if you're in the process of doing, so now you have reputation system, you have the ability to earn by learning, wrapping this up and then maybe having like your own sort of open source front end, right? Where people who have the Zherpa token can post, and the more of the token they have, the more they can boost it on trending, and then people can post what they're learning, they can sort of go back and forth and have basically their own tokenized community front end dedicated to just them. Have you thought about maybe the social media side of?
But they document how they document what they do.
Yeah. And then you can see the badges, the profiles, and really bring it into something full circle.
Yeah. And they are having their own profile, as you mentioned, and those profile we are sending to the employers and also to the blockchain, so they are the owners of their own profile, and they have a wallet. Every people have a wallet, so they can move from company or wherever, and they always are the owner of their data or their profiles and their.
I assume you're storing this data on Polygon.
Yes.
Yeah. So every time someone updates their profile, I guess, or completes a training, it goes onto their profile, it gets updated.
Yes.
Do you have to pay the fees on Polygon for that? How do you cover the fees for that?
No.
Or is that even an issue? I don't know.
No, we have a team on charge on that, so they are taking care of that. I think we don't have a big
cost.
Yeah.
Interesting, because it is an issue with blockchains. Every time you publish it to them, you've got to pay
the
fees.
gas.
For the gas, right? Some blockchains, some others don't have fees, but
I think that's why we are using Polygon also, because the fees are not that high, so we can do it.
Yeah, I believe you look at the tech stacks you need and you use them for certain use cases, but I'm definitely a fan of, using whatever works and whatever combination is best. So, there's other technologies out there that could suit your purposes. Definitely, at least I'm always open-minded. So, but it sounds like I like the idea.
it's a nice model.
I like the idea, because we're big on tokenized communities, and we believe in incentivizing communities around certain topics, because people get passionate, you can get the NFT badges, the social system, and then the points become valuable because the community itself deems them valuable because it's around a certain thing, and you have to earn them. So we really love that concept, so it's a great thing.
Great.
The other thing that we thought of a little bit was as communities earn points, and this is social communities, it's not necessarily professional work communities like you're dealing with, but as community members earn points for being social in the platforms, for example, some of the inflation of the token goes to the people that are earning the points. So now they know that as they kind of interact more, they're going to earn more of the inflation.
Yeah. And also we are working on providing the people to create their own videos or their own training material, so they can sell it in the community and make more passive money. I mean, not very in their investment.
We may have already built that system.
Oh,
maybe
we can put it together.
We can talk after the interview.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There's something here, that's for sure. So another thing that we know is a problem in this, because we've dealt with tokenized communities for probably about 7 years now on live blockchains. And one of the things that you have that's a problem is the bottleneck of knowing who are the trustable people that then can assess other people and their status. Because of course you personally can't do all of it. It's, like you said, it's hundreds of thousands of people. But I guess you have to have trusted statused people who can be trusted to say, okay, this person did complete this properly, it's a good quality work, they can move up to this level. So I assume you have to have people in place that can monitor that.
Yeah, they have to prove their skills and experience, and then we review it at some time. They have their own level because what they are doing in the community, but we certify that level.
Yeah.
So reviewing what they are doing.
Is that on a spot check basis? So it's like they automatically progress up the levels without checking, but then every now and again you'll do a check, and if there's school degree going on, then you can with something.
They can put it there, and we are going to review it. But they have the level they prove, but it says unchecked. I mean, I don't know the word exactly, but it's not. We have to review it, and then the companies look for all the profiles that are already reviewed for Zherpa company. So it's like a double check. They put their skills and the proof of their skills, but also we're going to double check that to be sure that.
Sure, it's the only way you can do it. I think so far that's the only one that I can think of that we've come up with. But you have to have a nice system in place of like trusted people. Yeah. But that's good. That's good for the distribution. I really like it in terms of this whole model could be implemented into multiple different corporations. As I know. You know, so you're kind of proving a model here, and then at some point maybe you can even kind of turnkey it and put it into different organisations and use the same model for internal. Yes. I assume you've thought about that a little bit.
Yeah, and that's very good because we are focusing in Zoho community. So as I said, Zoho has this full applications for the company. So they have applications for sales, marketing, customer care. No? So they have KPIs in their applications. We use it to trigger in Zherpa to give them Zherpas because they are getting their KPIs.
Sure.
Okay, so we can monitor inside companies.
Right.
So we can monitor the behavior of the employers inside the company because we are monitoring the software. Yeah. And the software is somebody sells something or somebody has 5 stars from a customer, so they are happy. But also that is going to your profile in Zherpa, and the company can give you some Zherpas because you are doing a very good job in that company. So that's why we are putting together the individuals, technology, and the companies, and in the full.
Sure. It sounds amazing. Have you come across any problems that you've had to solve, or any innovations that you thought that was quite clever that we did there? Because it's not easy. It's a complex issue. It sounds on the interview, it's a 10-minute interview. We're okay, but there's lots of things going on behind the scenes that you have to keep on top of.
Yes, that's true. And one of those is we use a lot the APIs to communicate the applications. So sometimes it goes very high, and that costs a lot of money, and also the traffic sometimes is not that fast as we need it. And other things are the regulations about tokenization that sometimes people don't understand what we are doing. We said we are not making money. This is not money. It's only the way we metric the work and the time of the people. I'm not giving them that money. I'm just taking a different measure of the work and the time of these people. So if you do a very good job, means you do it in few time and you finish your work. And I'm metric with Zherpa tokens.
When they get rewarded, do they receive the tokens from an account that holds a lot of tokens, or is it from inflation?
Every company can decide that. So
it could be a pool of tokens, or it could be, well, it depends. If it's a pool of tokens where the keys are owned by 1 or 2 people, or whether it's a pool of tokens where the keys are owned by a smart contract. Because in the smart contracts, you can autonomously distribute.
Yes.
And then you're starting to move away from being able to be regulated, you know, because it just kind of, there's no one to call on the smart contract. You know,
This
that
is-
could be an interesting stick maybe.
Yeah, every company decides how to do that. They have a package of tokens, so the company have to buy those tokens, and then this company put their own rules as incentives for their own employers, and then as soon they are doing their job in the software in Zoho, they're getting their goals and everything, achieve their goals, they give them these tokens to these people, so they can be training and
So then they don't need to build any of the blockchain infrastructure. It's all there. It's like turnkey.
and APIs to communicate and triggers because they do something.
Yeah, I think there's going to be two pools of people, businesses that want to have a way to do it autonomously and move away from being regulated. And then there'll be ones that embrace being regulated because it's like, well, I'm a company, I want my tax write-offs, and there's nothing wrong with that because you're saying, hey, this is a business model, this is just what it is. So there's definitely going to be two models there, and both are important in my opinion.
Yeah, because we kind of come from the autonomous neutral layer, where we don't want to have a business on the main layer, and then maybe businesses can tie into that, but the idea is that you distribute them from an autonomous layer. Whereas there's definitely applications where it's a corporate entity, it's a corporate model, there's a clear business model there, there's money coming in, there's money going out, and the people in between that can benefit from an incentive system.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, really cool, really, really cool. Yeah. I think we should end the interview here, because I want to talk to you about something after, if you've got a few minutes. And yeah, any final words? What do you want to say to the audience? Where can people find out about Zherpa? I also understand you had an ICO ongoing recently.
I have what?
An ICO? Is that right?
ICO?
Yeah. Was there a coin offering?
Oh well, yeah, it's finishing. Yeah,
I thought it was coming close to finishing.
Yeah, the 8th of April, we're going to close the ICO. And then we are going to release the token Zherpa. But we already have the community, so we have some other stuff on the sandbox ready to release to the version. But we already have the platform. That's why we are here collecting new talent, new people that we want to be there and enjoy, and always the feedback that they are giving us for the ecosystem.
Did you manage to speak to and onboard a lot of people here? Yeah. It's a great place for it.
Right now we have almost 300 people registered to the platform.
Excellent.
Yeah, and young people, they have a lot of new ideas, a lot of requirements, so it's very good for us.
Yeah. Awesome. Right, well, I think we can end it there. Any final questions? And where do people go to find out more about you? Where do people go to find out more about you? Your website?
Yes, it's Zherpa, it's Zeta.
It's there.
Yeah, here. Zherpa.ai.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, so you can find that.
You guys on Twitter or?
Yeah, on Twitter, same, Zherpa. I think in Twitter it's Zherpa token, but we have Twitter, we have LinkedIn, we have Instagram. Discord.
Cool.
We are
Definitely
a lot
need
of,
to get you on Hive as well.
Yeah, we have to make a big community also in social media, so we can do a kind of send them to this opportunity to everybody.
For sure.
Yes.
All right, excellent.
Okay.